we get there. Hi there, I'm the BigCraigO and thank you for coming to watch the next in my deck tech series. Today we're going to be doing all things Beauty and the Beast, and by that I mean we're going to be playing a Dance of the Manse deck. Dance of the Manse is a card that we'll go through in a second, but basically this deck revolves around putting things into your graveyard and then bringing them back out at a particular point. It is a deck that I really enjoyed playing months and months ago. It seems to be getting some play again, so I thought I'd jump in and have a bit of a try and see what new cards have been added to the current deck. Anyway, let's go and check out the deck. Well, having a look here, basically a lot of land. That's the first thing you'll notice. The rest of the deck is fairly standard. There are a few extra things that have been added in just to give it a bit more flexibility, I think, and a bit more survivability. So let's check it out. So in the 1-drop slot, or the X slot, is 1 black, and X other, Erebos's Intervention. 2 different modes that this particular card has. One is that you can give a creature -X/-X, and you gain life equal to X, or the other one, and depending on what we play against, could be quite useful, is you can exile up to X, twice X targets from graveyards. So basically, if there's any sort of recursion type decks that are quite popular, some of them are quite popular at the moment, this gives you the ability at instant speed to remove those cards that people are trying to target. So that's kind of cool. In the 2-drop slots, we've got 2 new cards from Strixhaven. Test of Talents, 1 blue, 1 other. It's counter target instant or sorcery. Search its controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of those cards with the same name of that spell, and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. Straightforward. I really like that card. I think it's going to be really useful in this deck to stop people from being able to counter your spells. We run a full play set of Vantress Gargoyle. Cool thing about this is it mills cards into both opponents' graveyards, so that's the first thing. It's a 5/4. Depending on if you've got enough cards in their graveyard, you can attack with it, and as long as your hand is 4 or more, you can block. So it's quite useful. And the cool thing about it is it actually gets brought back to the battlefield because it's an artifact creature from Dance, so that's pretty cool too. Another new addition here in the form of Vanishing Verse, 1 black, 1 other for exiling target mono-coloured permanent. Very powerful card. Very good for just picking out specific parts. If you're using something like the Doom Foretold enchantment and you pick out their sort of easy pick, you can destroy that or exile that, sorry, and then they have to pick something a bit harder to sacrifice next turn, which is quite good. 4 golden eggs. This has been in this deck since it started. So it's an artifact of food. Costs 2 to cast. When it comes into play, you draw a card, which is great. So it's giving you that synergy there of being able to sort of go through your deck and pick out the pieces you need. You can pay 1 and sacrifice it to get a color, so it helps with a bit of color fixing if you need that. And the other part of this is you can pay 2, tap, sacrifice it, and gain 3 life. And then bring it back to the battlefield with Dance because it's an artifact. We run 3 of the Dance of the Manse, so it's 1 blue, 1 white, and X. If you cast it and X is 6 or more, you can bring up to that many artifacts or enchantments back onto the battlefield, and they are 4/4s in addition to their other type. Fantastic card. So this is the namesake of this particular deck. Another new addition here, just a single divide by 0, 1 blue, 2 other. Return target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand, and you get to learn. This card does run some cards in the sideboard for that learn mechanic. So we have Transformation, Environmental Science, Reduced to Memory, Teaching of the Anoraks, Pest Summoning, Prophecy, and a Mascot Exhibition. So pretty standard stuff. The only thing that's a little bit different there is probably the Transformation, which is 1 blue, 1 other. Sorcery. Until end of turn, target non-land permanent loses all abilities and becomes your choice of a blue frog creature with base power and toughness of 1, or a blue octopus creature with base power and toughness of 4. So it's good on both sides. You can do it to your stuff, you can do it to their stuff. It just depends what you want to do. And from my point of view, I think it's a good addition. Yeah, the rest of it's standard there. Moving on, Soul Shatter. This is something that hasn't seen a huge amount of play. I really like this card. 1 black, 2 other. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. It's an instant speed. It's really good removal. Treacherous Blessing. This has been in this deck for quite some time. It's one that you probably don't want to sit on the battlefield for too long because you get to draw 3 cards, but anytime you play a card whilst this is on the battlefield, you lose 1 life. So yeah, that can be quite nasty if you're not too careful. So a full 4 extinction events. I'm not sure this is the right mix. I personally would have probably reduced it, but we'll see how it plays. And for future tuning, I'd probably look at maybe seeing how it performs. Obviously, I would probably try and put take 1 out, maybe 2 out, and put some other stuff in. That might be more useful, some easier removal, but it is what it is. Full 4 Doom Foretold. I love this card. I love the artwork. I love what it does. I think it's a fantastic card, and it's in the right colours of being in white and black. If you've ever watched my stuff, you know that I like this colour scheme. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, and you draw a card and gain 2 life and create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, then sacrifice Doom Foretold. Pretty cool card. Cool thing about it is that you can use Dance to bring it back onto the battlefield as well. In the land side of things, we've got 2 plains, 2 islands, 2 swamps. We also run 2 of the white-blue pathlands. We run 2 of the Temple of Enlightenment, 4 of the black-white pathlands, 2 Temple of Silence, 4 of the blue-black pathways, and 2 of the Temple of Deceit. Basically giving you the scry abilities there are really important just to help you pick the right pieces. Fabled Passage as well, just 2 of those just to do a little bit of mana fixing just in case you draw a particularly black-white hand and you're getting blue mana. You just need to be able to fix it a little bit. Okay, so all in all, that's the deck. I think it's really strong. Let's see how it plays. But before we do that, let's go and check out the mana curve. Okay, interesting. Mana curve. 2.5 is the average from this deck, which is not what I expected. I thought it to be, it would be a bit higher in that sort of control side of things. But I guess with the addition of a lot of X-type spells, it pushes the curve down quite a bit, which is not really a true representation of this deck. Runs 4 creatures. Only 4, and then 32 non-creatures and 24 land in total. 2 of those are sort of the filter type lands. As you can see there, predominantly moving into the black color scheme with 22 black mana sort of elements, and fairly equal on the white and blue to make up the Esper color scheme, which is white, blue, and black. Okay, all in all, let's it's a pretty good deck. Let's see how it performs. Okay, so those of you that are familiar with the Deck Tech series, I always do my first game against Sparky just to give me an opportunity to learn the lines of play, have a chat about what I'm thinking about the way the deck interacts. Yeah, this hand here, we've got it's fairly slow, but that is what this deck is all about. We've got some land, a couple other spells, so yeah, let's keep this. Play this out. Sure, I'll keep that on top. Yeah. Scry again. Basic land, we love it. Next, end turn. So we're going to be taking 2 damage straight off the bat here. Minimum. Looks like 3. That's okay. It is what it is. My turn. Okay, so play this. I'm going to play this out carefully and just sort of sit back. Hopefully being able to block. Oh, wow. That's a bit brutal. Okay. Take 4. Dropping us down to 13. Okay. Play this out. Go this way. Just get rid of the one that can get pumped up. And I'll play the golden egg. Okay, 0-5, I'm keen as a jelly bean. Play those all day, buddy. Play this. Play another one of these. Play a second blue, or another blue I should say. So what we're trying to do is build up to enough to be able to cast the dance of the Manse. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna go this way. Next, enter. Okay. Another turtle. Like it. My turn. Oh, I should have tapped that. Damn it. Get one of those. Play this. Play a land. Play a black land. Two. Take that out. Next. Next. End turn. So they're reducing their turtles. I'll remember to do it this time. Like that. So we're there. 3, 6, 7. So we need one more after this to make it worthwhile. What are these? They are odd. Mine are even. Let's go odd. Nice. Next. End turn. So my opponent's going to be unable to do what they need to do. Mill again. Mill again. My turn. Play this. Another Doom Foretold. Everything attacks for 12. And I think we pretty much ride this out. Okay. Play a land. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't even have to use the dance. Move to the attack step. Finish him off. Okay.
Congratulations. You've done it.
Thanks, Sparky. All right, let's go and play against some human opponents. All right, so this hand looks pretty good, so I'll keep it. Let's go this way. There we go. Let's see what our opponent plays, eh? Wonder what that could be. Interesting. So next turn, I'm going to play this or another land. I'd like to play the Treacherous Blessing, I think. I keep looking at their hand, the card they've got foretold, so... Alright. Sacrifice a creature. It is what it is. Alright. Play this. Play this. Why do they keep looking at it? What is it? What could it be? I wonder if they're... Oh, okay. Cheeky. Cheeky. Yeah. Yeah, keep that. So, yeah, I was going to say they either decide to give me a 2/2 or they lose that. So, either or. Gosh, we got a handful of removal. Good old Ragdoll. Nice. Yeah. Sacrifice, probably discard a card, I'm guessing. I'll go this way. Sure. No. We get there. Wow. Who would have thought that counterspell would have broke the back of their deck? Okay. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, so at first glance, this hand seems a little less lackluster. But obviously not as bad as my opponent's hand. So there you go. Alright, let's go to the next one. This hand looks pretty good, so I'm going to keep it. Wish my opponent a hello, Ebony Flame, and some love. Play that out. Yeah, another land is always good, always appreciated. Play this out. Play this out. End turn. Excuse me. Mill each other out for one. My turn. Just keep this divide by 0 in hand just to try and slow them down a bit. Okay. See what they do. See if they put some a dragon or two into their graveyard. What did they put in there? Ah, what are the chances? How much is he going to cast? 7. Not so good for you. Excuse me. I'd really like another land. Oh, it's a sorcery. That's right. Oh, pulling their hand apart a fair bit. One. Only one. Next. End turn. Alright, so at this point in time I need to hopefully, let's have a look here. So, a bit of this. And a bit of this. See if they block. They do. Interesting. I'd really love to be able to get rid of their graveyard. That would make me a happy fellow. Yeah. Three, 5, 7. We're trying to grind them down, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. So what have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. No attacks. End turn. Okay. Down to 17 they go. We get there. That was a grindy game. I love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, looking at this hand, it seems to be not too bad. I'll keep this one. We're up against Ricky Bobby. Probably just Ricky, but... yeah, keep that one. Okay. Nice. That's what I want, more land. Go this way. Go this way. So they can make griffin creatures. I'm guessing they're going to kill my Ventress gargoyle. Okay, no game on life, that's alright. Yeah. Play this. Play this. And turn. Alright, let's see what they do here. Interesting. I'm guessing they get rid of the dance. Or maybe soul shatter. They're deep in the tank. Yeah. Okay. We both mill. Okay. Play this one. Treacherous Blessing. I love the artwork on it. It's fantastic. So excited to get a special hug from Erebus. It's alright, Ricky. Ah, alright. Cool. I'm alright with that. So if they attack in with both, I'll block the Elite Spellbinder. Shade can come through. Yeah. Crazy artwork. All right. Okay. Same net result for me. So either the enchantment or the spellbinder. One of those two is going. Alright. Direct damage. They do know that I can get them to sacrifice it, right? Okay. Nice. Play this. That's the spellbinder. So what I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 black and 3 other, yeah. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Down to 8 we go. Play a land. Get rid of that. They can eat another card out of our graveyard. It's 5, they got a, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need one more after that. Oh gosh. Four, 6, 8, 9. I need one more land. Would be really good. Yeah, no problem. Down to 8 again. Oh, wow. No attacks. Just keep grinding my opponent down. I do like this deck for exactly this reason. It seems to be able to sort of do interesting things. 3, yeah. Yeah. Down to 5. All right. Five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Auto pay. Refill by hand a lot. I land. Okay. That's pretty pretty cool from my perspective. They're trying to shut me down. Yeah. So they got 4 mana up, so they can do a bunch of different things, including Extinction Event. Okay. Drop them down at 22. Nice. One, two, three, 4. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't keep doing this because I'm going to lose my... I'm not going to have anything left in my hand. End turn. Discard 5 cards. 1 land, 2 land, 3 land. Let's see if they can get there. This big epic Ricky game. Okay. So they're basically at this point in time, yeah, okay, so you get 1, cool. Oh no, I get it, that's right. I remember. I think we've got them. Wow, what an epic game. All right, let's go and wrap this up. That was really fun. I actually really enjoy this deck. It's not, I wouldn't say that it's overpowered to the point where it sort of breaks everything, but it doesn't seem to really struggle against lots of different types of decks. So that's good. I would probably give this a C+. From my point of view, I think I didn't play against any ultimatum decks, and I think ultimatum decks would eat this for breakfast. But given the other decks that are in the meta at the moment, it seems to be fairly strong. I'm pretty happy that I got to play against one of the recursion sort of graveyard decks and slap it around a bit, so that was pretty good fun. Yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed playing it. I think I'll probably be playing this when I stream, just as an alternative deck, just to have a bit of fun. By the way, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you're keen to come and hang out and have a chat, feel free to come and check me out on Twitch under the BigCraigO. The other side of it is too, down below you'll be able to see in my link tree, there's a bunch of different links in there for a lot of different things that we're involved in, including my Discord. If you want to just come and just hang out in the Discord, feel free. If you follow on Twitch, you get access to additional pages and areas. And if you're a subscriber on my Twitch channel, you get access to even more. Have a YouTube channel, which obviously you're watching. We have the Discord and also a Facebook page as well. Just want to give a quick shout out to in the link tree below, you'll see that there's a link to Grey Viking Games. If you're interested in getting cosmetics or arena codes, go and check out their web store using that link. Anything you purchase won't cost you anything additional, but what it will do is give us a small kickback that we can then use to buy codes to give away during the streams. Also have long-term friendship with Spectrum Games. They're based out of Sydney, Australia. They're a retailer or purveyor seller of Magic the Gathering cards and accessories, a physical product. Go and check out their web store at www.spectrumgaming.com.au. As I always say, they have a fairly good selection. If there's anything in particular you're after, or a particular version of it that you're after that they don't have listed, give them a message, send out an email or whatever. Just contact them. They may be able to source it for you, or at least keep an eye out for you. And as I've said before, their customer service is really, really high. So feel free to let them know that I sent you along. Other than that, guys, I hope to see you at the next stream that I do. That's about all I've got to say at the moment. So I'll see you on the battlefield.